I don't like that you feel that way, so I'll just have to try.
Whenever you see something like this, ETH, it means all time high. Market is what? Bullish or is pumping. That $1,000 is the same thing as me carrying $1,000 and putting it in the fire. Below half for you. You don't increase.
Of me?
I said I'm tired. You see women?
Of me? My head is so hot.
Sorry. I know.
He will. Sure, he will. Or he might increase itself if he likes my...
It's like his capital that you want to use to start learning math.
So Safeera decided that she's leaving Ahmad. I'm happy for her that she chose herself because men, they don't want it. But I want you guys to believe that if Ahmad decided that he want to marry another person tomorrow, now one of our gender will still marry the guy. If you love Safeera, please just pray for her. That's just it. Because it's not easy to let someone that you actually love deeply, if you know their story or more, if you know their love story, it's not easy to let someone that you know that you love deeply to let that person go. It's not that easy. No matter what you are facing in that relationship, it's not easy. And for real, I'm telling you, if you ever been in love before, wallahi, you will understand. You all just need to pray for her. I pray, may Allah comfort her. She need prayer, you understand. Not that anybody die for her, but sometimes when you are inside situation that is beyond your control, you just need prayer that time. So all these calling names, doing paparazzi online, a lot of us, if you are not in that situation, you will not even know what that person is actually facing.
Hello guys, welcome back to Daisy Blog. If you are new here, thank you for joining us. Now let's dive into today's story. A relationship story involving Safeera and Ahmed has sparked a wave of reaction online after Safeera reportedly announced that she had decided to leave Ahmed. And honestly, this isn't the kind of announcement that makes people react with just one emotion. Some people are celebrating her decision. Others are asking what could have happened between two people who appear to share such a deep connection. Sometimes leaving is the hardest thing you can do, especially when you still love the person. According to the conversation surrounding their story, Safeera and Ahmed's relationship was one that many people had followed closely. That is why her decision to walk away has generated so much attention, because if you know the story of two people, you understand that relationships aren't always as simple as outside make them look. People can love each other deeply and still reach a point where they decide they cannot continue together. This is one of the hardest reality about relationships. Sometimes love is present, but other things aren't working. Sometimes two people can care about each other but cannot agree on what their future should look like. And sometimes after everything has happened, one person reaches a point where they simply say, I think I need to leave. Let's pause here for a moment. Watch the next part carefully.
Guys, I am just coming back from Safeera's Snapchat too. Yeah? Hey. She said, stop defending a man. I hope you've learned a lesson from my experience. How they talk woman wey dey defend man, you go cry. Whoa, you never watch The Polygamist. You never watch The Polygamist. You dey defend Adam. No be so big rookie do for year which day. Wetin end am? I open mouth, I no fit talk. Oh. The funniest part is this girl won't give us gist. You dey speak French. Thank God for ChatGPT. That helped us translate wetin she dey talk. Guys, we will gather read together. Now French she take dey explain wetin dey sup. I no know wetin dey sup, but let us go to the interpreted part. Stop defending a man. I hope you've learned a lesson from my experience. If na like, make una no learn. Na una sabi. He doesn't love me at all. He's very selfish and he's a liar. Give me a little time. I will tell the whole story with all the details. This time, it won't go like that. I will defend myself and set the record straight. Be like say person can't reply to this thing. The person says, sorry, but just because he went back to his wife doesn't mean he doesn't love you. You are and always remain his favorite. We all know it, my dear. The most interesting thing is that your man has money. Enjoy it. Now see all these old sales carry me. You think everything is money. Money where you no get peace of mind. You go just buy. I kept some people's secrets so that they could continue to preserve their image and hold their heads high. I remained silent out of respect, but it is clear that this respect was never appreciated. One can only endure so much before deciding to speak up. Shebi na see, endurance and marriage and money, dey tally o. I think somebody now responded and said, my dear, you have to defend yourself. That's enough. You are the one taking all the attacks, the insults, the disrespect. Frankly, it's unbearable. This guy is taking advantage. Defend yourself so that others can learn. Do a podcast, give interviews. That's enough. Omo, Jonasi no even do like, he no even do reach this. At least Jonasi even love his wives. Omo, hey, wahala o. We will come back to the events since 2023. Given the length and complexity of the story, it will likely be told in episode Omo Egbewa rather than in a single post. For now, other priorities require my full attention. As soon as I am fully available, I will begin to share everything clearly, chronologically, and in details. I also want to make it clear that my intention is neither to harm anyone's reputation nor to fuel controversy. My goal is to set the record straight, clear my name, and provide clarification where there have been misunderstanding, misinformation, and misinterpretations. When the time comes, I will speak with honesty, clarity, and supporting evidence. Guys, hey, it's about to be a movie, oh. Make I do another post.
Since Safeera decided not to give us the gist in English because she wants us to put in effort to get the gist, I have translated what she posted on her snap. Oh, I did not translate this one. Let me translate this one. First one. 1 minute. So the very first one is, stop defending a man. I hope you learned a lesson from my experience. Chai. That be the first one. Two. The next one, this particular one, this is the person's question. Let me read out the question and her reply. Translation from French to English. See effort I put out to bring gist. God go help me. Okay, the question is, just because he took his wife back doesn't mean he doesn't love you. You are and will always remain his favorite. We all know it, my darling. The most interesting part is your man has money. Enjoy it. That is what Sophia said to Safeera. Then Safeera replied, he doesn't love me at all. He is very selfish and is a liar. Give me a little time. I will tell the whole story with details. This time, I won't go down like that. I'm going to defend myself and restore the truth. The next one. That's for this one. The next one is this one. She wrote it in English. Praise the Lord. And Yola told her, so you mean if a lady should be with a guy who is still trying to make it, when the guy later makes it, he won't love the lady again? Is a question. Safeera replied, it is more like once he make it, he start feeling untouchable, like everyone should respect him, like he's bigger than the world and can do whatever he wants without consequences. Not all men, though. That's her reply for this one. This particular one. The next one is in French and she replied in French too. So let me translate in French too. Okay. The next one is, my dear, you must defend yourself. That's enough. You are the one taking all the attacks, the insult, the lack of respect. Frankly, it is unbearable. This guy is taking advantage of it. Defend yourself so that others can learn. Do a podcast. Give interviews. That's enough. Then she replied, kept setting people's secrets so that they could continue to preserve their image and keep their head held high. I remain silent out of respect, but it is clear that this respect was never appreciated. One can only endure so much before deciding to speak up. Then the next one is this particular long one. So the long one is, we will look back on the event since 2023, give the length and complexity of this story. It will probably be told in the form of episode rather than in a single post. For now, other priorities require my full attention, but as soon as I am fully available, I will start sharing everything in a clear, chronological and detailed manner. I also want to make it clear that my intentions is not to harm anybody's reputation or for controversies. My only goal is to restore the truth, clear my name, and provide clarity where there has been misunderstandings, misinformation, or misinterpretation. When the time comes, I will speak with honesty, clarity, support, and evidence. Hey! Gist is loading. See, I have to off everything and try to on my solar so that I will just come and give you guys this one and they see my face. Like, people now. I went all the way from English to French. You guys, the length I go for this amebo, it is confirmed that I am really jobless. Stay tuned because it is not in episode, oh, like it will be in episode because this gist now episode by episode, now full frame, full blown movie we go watch out. But I don't know, I don't know whether I go say whether they did together or they know they. I don't know. So, fiam.
That appears to be where Safeera says she is now, and the reactions online have been intense. One user can spark controversy by saying they were happy for her, suggesting that she had made the right decision, and adding the blunt opinion that men don't want it. That comment, unsurprisingly, opened another conversation because while some people immediately celebrate a woman leaving a relationship, others believe we should be careful about reducing every relationship story to men are bad or women are bad. Most times, relationships are complicated, people are complicated, and we rarely know everything happening behind the scene. What we do not know is that making the decision to leave someone you genuinely love can be incredibly difficult. Imagine waking up one day and knowing that the person you have shared memories, conversation, dreams, and plans with may no longer be part of your life again. That's not something you simply switch off. You can easily erase years of emotions with one announcement. You can't delete memories because a relationship has ended. And perhaps that's why Safeera's decision has touched so many people. People aren't only reaching to the breakup, they are reacting to the possibility that she may have had to choose between what she felt and what she believed was best for her. And those two things aren't the same. You can love someone and still recognize that the relationship isn't healthy for you. You can miss someone and still know that you need distance. You can care about someone and still decide that you deserve a different kind of relationship. That does not make the love fake. It simply means that love isn't always enough to make a relationship work. And this is where the story becomes bigger than Safeera and Ahmed. It becomes a conversation about how people handle relationships when things become difficult. Social media often gives us the impression that relationships should be perfect. We see the beautiful pictures, the romantic messages, the happy moments, and the celebrations. But behind those moments are two human beings trying to understand each other. And sometimes the reality is completely different from what people are watching from the outside. That's why it can be dangerous to judge someone simply because they decide to leave. You may not know what they endured. You may not know how many conversations happened privately. You may not know how long they struggled with that decision. And you certainly may not know how difficult it was to finally say, I am done. For Safeera, it is a decision indeed. Perhaps this isn't about proving that Ahmed is a bad person or that she was right or he was wrong. Perhaps it's simply about accepting that the relationship has reached a point where she no longer wants to continue. And that's something people should be able to do without being attacked. At the same time, the people who followed her love story may naturally feel emotional about it because when you watch two people fall in love, you become invested in the story. You celebrate their good moments, you root for them, you imagine that they eventually reach the happy ending everyone is hoping for. So guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends and family, and also follow us for more.